The air crackled with anticipation. Luka Doncic, back in Dallas. Not in a Mavericks jersey but in the purple and gold of the Los Angeles Lakers. As the tribute video played, a hush fell over the crowd. Images of Luka's dazzling moves, his infectious smile, his bond with Dirk Nowitzki. It was a highlight reel of a love affair that ended too soon. The camera panned to Luka, and the roar of the crowd washed over him. He was visibly moved, tears welling up in his eyes. This wasn't how it was supposed to be. He was supposed to be a Maverick for life, but fate, as it often does, had other plans. Despite the emotional turmoil, Luka knew he had a job to do. He was a Laker now, and he was here to win. As the lights came back on and the cheers reached a crescendo, Luka steeled himself. He was ready to show Dallas what they were missing. The cheers were about to turn into groans. This was his night. From the opening tip-off, it was clear that Luka was on a mission. He moved with a purpose, his every dribble and shot oozing with determination. The familiar court seemed to fuel his fire. This was where he made a name for himself, and he wasn't going to let anyone forget it. He was unstoppable, weaving through defenders like a phantom, his step-back three-pointer finding its mark time and time again. The Mavericks, his former team, had no answer for him. He finished the game with a season-high 45 points, 8 rebounds and 6 assists, leading the Lakers to a resounding 112-97 victory. It was a performance that left no doubt. Luka Doncic was back, and he was better than ever. The heartbreak of the trade, the tears, the cheers, it all fueled him, pushing him to new heights. The trade that sent shockwaves through the NBA was a gamble for both the Mavericks and the Lakers. Dallas, desperate for a defensive presence, rolled the dice on Anthony Davis, hoping his injury woes were behind him. They also received Max Christie, a young prospect with potential, and a future first-round pick. The Lakers, on the other hand, were all in on Luka. They paired him with LeBron James, creating a formidable duo that instantly made them championship contenders. But giving up a player of Davis's caliber was not a decision taken lightly. Only time would tell which team won the trade. But one thing was certain. The NBA landscape had shifted. The game was a microcosm of the mixed emotions swirling around Dallas. There were cheers for Luka, the prodigal son who had returned. But there were also chants of "Fire Nico," directed at Mavericks GM Nico Harrison, the architect of the trade that sent Luka packing. The fans were torn. They loved Luka, but they also understood the need for change. The Mavericks had been mired in mediocrity, and something had to give. Whether trading Luka was the right move remained to be seen. As Luka walked off the court, he was met with a standing ovation. He had won over the crowd, even in defeat. He was no longer a Maverick, but he would always have a special place in the hearts of Dallas fans.